Hey everybody, it's Bob Boob, the real estate guy. Okay, actually, this is Bob Boob, the real estate guy. You don't want to look at that ugly mug very long. Wow, I have the pleasure of doing a video tour today of 72 private, P-R-I-V-A-T-E, like the rank in the military. Private drive, Jersey Shore is the mailing address, but we're in Watson Township here, and I'm going to kind of just scan and talk here a little bit. Now, Watson Township, that's, a lot of you may know what they call the Pine Creek Valley. Isn't that a beautiful, I think that's a cherry blossom tree. I'm sorry, I'm not real good with plants and trees and stuff, but that's beautiful. But here, as I'm looking this direction, I guess I would be looking, what direction am I looking? West. This is overlooking the rails to trails. Matter of fact, you can see some movement down there, some people on their bikes down there. But that's Pine Creek over on the other side. That's actually the Torbertvillage. So when you're coming up Route 44 off Route 220, which actually this house is really good for commuters because it's easy access to Lock Haven, State College, Williamsport, Lewisburg, whichever way you're going. But you'll, I guess I'm going to walk and talk here a little bit. But you'll take 220, Pine Creek exit, head north on Route 44. You're gonna come up about 3 miles, and this place will be on your right-hand side. Right before this, you'll see the Torbert canoe access. I think the parking area there is called the Whitetail parking lot. And then as you continue on, you'll see the Torbertvillage on the left-hand side of the entrance. Matter of fact, there's a little schoolhouse, or not a schoolhouse, but what am I trying to say here? A little shelter there where kids getting on the school bus can sit. Shelter is actually nicer than some homes I've actually sold in my career. But as you see that, slow down, because then this house will be on the right-hand side. But you're going to just see just a gorgeous layout here. It's about 3.5 acres. There's a little garden area here. One of the things I was kind of showing you down there, there's an extra garage. There had actually been a house there years ago, and then there was a fire. Of course, that's gone. But that garage remains. Of course, then they built this place here. I think this was like 1989, 90 that this was constructed. And of course, you got a garden area here. Got to have a high fence with all the deer. Matter of fact, I think Watson Township has about maybe 550 residents, something like that. But certainly many more deer than people. But you'll see here, nice backyard area. Now, there had been a pool here at one time. You can kind of see the round part there. So maybe if you're so inclined, you could add that later. But then, of course, it continues back up into the woods there. I'm not going to walk the whole 3.5 acres because, well, I'm lazy and out of shape. But certainly, I can show you a survey map. Got a new roof on the property, deck area there. And then I'm going to continue walking around here. What was I going to just share with you there, though? The house really should qualify for all the main financing programs, as VA, FHA. You know, if you qualify for it, then that's the owner's dog, Sam. She's saying hello. She's a little bit protective of her home. Can't blame her. And then, of course, here's the garage area. So I think what I'm going to do here, let me push pause, and I'm going to take you inside and show you around. But you know what? One more time, just check out this view. I know, how about this motorhome here too? That bad boy is bigger than some homes that I've sold. But again, I just want to kind of show you this here for a minute. That's your view from the front. Isn't that just absolutely gorgeous? Yeah, I can't look at that enough. I know I got like 4 minutes in this video and we haven't even gone inside the house yet then. So, okay, there you go. That's enough on the outside. I'll be back to do the, okay, now I'm inside 72 Private Drive, Jersey Shore. This is the Pine Creek house, but look at this kitchen. Nice big kitchen, lots of cabinets. I'm gonna do my best here to walk and talk without falling down. Appliances are included. This kitchen island here, you see, that actually can move. So sometimes they have it horizontal, sometimes they have vertical, or you can even take it out of here if you want to. But as I'm spinning here, you'll see lots of cabinets, beautiful countertops. I think that's some sort of a stone or corian. Got the double sink, but just a beautiful kitchen. Could even be a small eating kitchen here, like a little breakfast area. But then here you have big dining room area. Of course, you have the laminate floor here in the dining room area, and also the kitchen then. Now, this is the back of the house where the deck was. Kind of orient you there. So what am I facing there? East, I think, at that point, because I think north is towards the owl. And then, that's not a real owl, by the way. Don't run into it or hurt and you'll go, ow. Ha! Sorry, dad humor. So here you got the dining room area. Circles around in a very large living room area, actually. I don't know exact measurements here, but you've got to be 20-some feet long here by 14, 15, 16 foot wide here then. Big picture window here in the front. A little hard to see through the blinds, but there you see that's the front view, and that's what we're going to call a cherry blossom tree. Of course, this is a raised ranch or a bi-level house, so those are the steps there. They'll take us downstairs. We'll look at that in a second. When we come down to the hallway area, this would be the common bathroom here, company to use, or if you have kids, whatever. So it's got the full bath here. There must be a little access area there to the attic upstairs. If you watch Paranormal Activity, you won't want to go up there. But if you haven't, this is just a spare room. You can see they kind of use it for storage. These must be some of the trophies, I'm going to assume, from the Pine Creek Valley area, somewhere up and down the mountain here. And here's guest room here. This is probably 15 by 11, something like that. Not exact with the measurements here. Of course, you can see this has all got the carpet. I was talking about financing earlier, but really this house should qualify very easily for all the different financing programs out there. But sometimes we find in this price range of a house, you might have a house to sell. And of course, the question is, well, how do you buy a house if you have a house to sell? Get a hold of me, give me a call on my cell phone. It'll be somewhere here on the top of the bottom of the screen at a couple points, but I can show you there are ways to do it. Because with this crazy, what they call in the post-COVID real estate market, there's no buying houses contingent upon houses for sale, because there's just crazy market out there. Okay, now it looks like, you know what? There's a thermostat in here, so it must have 2 or 3 zones. When we go down and look at that furnace, it's a boiler. We'll look at that a little harder. Here's the master bath. Of course, you got a big vanity here. That's probably a 4-footer, maybe a 5-footer even. It's at least 4 foot. And then here you have the throne area, and of course you have a shower in here, and of course you have a big double closet here. So that's the so what we got upstairs: 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, living room, dining room, big kitchen, lots of cabinets. So let's do this. Let me push pause and I'll take you down in the basement. All right, as you can tell now, I'm down in the basement area, but this is really, like, I'm 6 foot tall, so 7, 8. That ceiling has to be at least 8.5 feet high. So I suspect whoever built this originally was thinking in terms of maybe converting this into more living space, because you have natural lighting with the windows here. That's the door that'll take you into the garage area. Here's the boiler. Oh geez, you got a bunch of circulator pumps on this. Actually, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There might be 5 zones on this. That says bedroom. Ooh boy, I can't read that writing. Somebody writes as bad as I do. Basement, and then basement number 2, and then what's this little tag say? Geez, I'm sorry, I'm having trouble reading those tags. But again, you got zones all over the place. But that's really good because that can help you save on your oil consumption then. Let's see, what else can I show you here? Okay, so you can see concrete floor. This is where they currently have the laundry room at here, and then of course, my mind when I first looked at this house, I just see a big man cave or a big family room down here, or just an area for having company over Christmas, that sort of thing. So you can see it's got block foundation. Here's the electric box. It's a 200 amp service. Not sure if they're leaving the canned goods there or not. I can ask them about that. But oh yeah, here's one of the heat runs you have down here. I guess part of the thing I was looking for is to see if they had added any plumbing for a bathroom, and if they did, guys, I'm not seeing that at easy access. Here's the sewer line running out, so I'm going to say no. So it looks like right there's where it hits the floor. So I guess you'd have to look at either a flush up toilet or ask the plumber if you could tap into that. So yeah, there you go. It's just a really nice house, really nice location, Pine Creek Valley. It's a big home. I think it's upstairs 1700 square foot. It's just a nice sized property. So if you have any questions, give me a call. I really appreciate your time today, and I hope you enjoyed the tour. My cell phone is 570-220-0741. I work with Century 21 First Choice Realty out of Jersey Shore and Lock Haven. My telephone number is 398-0690. Thank you very much. Have a great day.